when you read books about Hillary Clinton, one of the things that comes out is that a lady has to be tough. You know, for her to be president or to be a first lady, you have to be tough.
Yeah.
So I think she overplayed that.
Yeah.
That a bit.
With overplaying.
No, overplay.
Nothing wrong with being tough.
Being
No,
tough
we're not saying. But that's not. I'm not questioning her being tough at all.
She's
Please
tough.
hear me.
But
the thing is, what exactly you said.
Overplaying.
Overplaying
Yeah.
it. Like, in fact, there's a meme I saw on YouTube some other time on it, where she was giving these talks since the book, you know, came out, and she's been doing all these tours, and there's this meme where she said, "I'm not tough, I'm just confident," and so people there commenting, people roll their eyes, and everyone is just saying, "Please, please, please," because you see, the tough, confident, they're not even on the same weighing
But
scale.
what we can do is maybe it's literal, it's the writing, because you see, obviously Obama is a better writer, Barack, I mean, than so maybe we can give her some license. Maybe she's not just a very good writer.
Or maybe she's
a
lawyer.
good person.
She was bringing Miss Lawyer. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why you're like, this is how us lawyers speak, right?
But you actually see that when these guys were dating, you'd see at times when they're having a conversation and Barack is just on his own world. Him, as far as he's concerned, this marriage thing, it's not his thing.
Not,
like, you know,
yeah.
So long as we love each other, you love me, we can say have a family, whatever else. We don't need to complicate these things. Let's be fine. But the way they argue it, it's like we're in court, one against the other. But the only point they really got to win was they decided we're on one team. And this is the issue we are tackling.
Yeah.
Why are we against or for it? Until one day he turns around and he decides, oh, by the way. And this is something I actually did not know about Obama. You only see him as the family man, the doting person who really knows how to balance his life. When he's at home, he's at home. When he's in the public, he's actually in the public, but he doesn't forget that he's got a family on the back. So this thing really came out there, and that was something that I was also seeing throughout the book. And one thing I also appreciated was the fact that for Michelle, for her, what was at stake at all time was family. I would take this back perhaps to how she had grown up, like you had said. Her background in her family, her parents just taught her to look for solutions. I don't feed them to you. You are here, and you see she had this great grand auntie who, at 4 years old, the
piano teacher.
They're always fighting, and like, where's this middle C? Some ugly key somewhere in the middle of nowhere, until she gets this world stage, and she's got to prove herself. And she is in a place where everybody thinks being black, you know, there's a problem, and when you come to a community where there's white, everybody has an opinion of it, and she has to live against it, and this is how she's really been brought up. So she almost feels like she has to protect her identity, and you guys have to see me as I am. This is who I am, and this is what she was bringing to the table. Yes, you have seen me coming through the White House and all these particular things, but now you want to know me, and this was her enjoying her story. And you know, when the book opens up and she's telling us about the way, for the first time, she can get to the kitchen and make herself a cheese, whatever she called it, without nobody following her. And me, I felt like, my goodness.
Even go to that end,
No, I think also, I can just to add, looking at Barack now, Obama, and Michelle Obama, I think it's the issue of upbringing, as you're saying. You know, it was a very solid family. And Obama's, it was, you know, all over the place.
Everybody,
all over the
happy-go-lucky.
Yes, happy-go-lucky and all that. So I think that issue of having it all together, this lady grew up knowing she has to have it all together.
There's a way to
in
think.
public, yes, even in public, your identity, you know, your identity or the image people have, so it has to be this all together. But for Obama, it's the other way.
Perfection, pristine.
And that comes out in the book, and I think that's what rubs you off a bit, and you wonder whether is this a person?
Like, why are you so perfect? Like, give me bits of you we can pinch up. That's I was looking for that. No. You don't tell me how she lost her kid.
She failed an exam. She's just a normal human being like me and you.
Twice. Only she couldn't read the word white, and then
she went home and she practiced it.
Only one.
What's the big deal?
And the other part that she actually brought herself really vulnerable is when her friend Suzanne Aston from Canada, she was very scared of going to say, and I would actually see that.
I wish she elongated that story for me.
I don't know.
She cut it.
She chopped it.
She chopped it.
That story.
Yeah, because that's weakness.
That's weakness. Exactly. It's weakness. Now that story,
but eventually,
I was like, oh my gosh, this woman actually has a friend she cares about. When I got there, so I was like, something in me sprang. I'm like, wow, she cares about this person. Then I'm like, I'm reading. I'm like, wow. And then before I know it, it's over. 3 pages, it's over.
But you see, also she's grown with a father who has been so disabled throughout his life. And then this is a man who, one, he doesn't speak about the fact that he's ill. He doesn't want anyone talking about it. He wants everybody to think everything is okay until the very end. So this is a place where she's been conditioned. What do you expect her to do? Like right now, my mom passed from cancer. There are things I would never tell you now. It may take me years to talk about it. And it's until I go to that point and I put the book on the side, you know, I cried the entire night. And I said, oh, she actually understands people going through these issues.
Yeah.
When she's talking about how she solved issues at the hospital and people coming to the ER when they're already all gone. And I remember seeing myself at Kenyatta with my mom day in, day out, and other Texas Cancer Center, and people coming there, the diagnosis has gone all the way. And our medical system is here doing nothing. And she was there able to do something, but all these things are not coming out. And she actually says this in the book. When she comes there, people thought that she got this position at the hospital because of her prestige. She was Mrs. Obama at this time. Yeah. Before that, she was just Michelle Robinson and then Michelle Obama. And then Obama was doing his thing and she was doing a thing, which was something that for me came out very importantly, that even when you get married, it's important for you to keep doing your thing, keep your identity, and also understand that I am me, you are you, but we've decided to come together because we want to raise an us. And there will be something else and there'll be people. And this was something that I truly appreciated, and that you have to be real to the fact that things will happen in your life. And then they went for therapy, and I was like, oh, these people can actually also go for therapy.
They went for shrink.
Let me wait first here. Tell me her weaknesses. What are Michelle's from the book?
From the book, of course, from the book. Yeah.
Don't think she can get. Don't think she can get.
You can't get. You've been so rose-colored.
No. Let me tell you, I really love the book, and apart from the book having taken too long, and now that you're talking about it, I'm now seeing a bit, just a bit like this, of the way she presented herself as being just outright, almost very strong.
Perfect, almost perfect.
Altogether.
Perfect, maybe, yeah. But there's nothing wrong with being like the way she was.
No one is perfect.
At a very young age, no one is perfect. But at a very young age, I think she really wanted to be like the best in everything. She had excess drive in everything. She was always so aggressive about being number one, like go-getter, competitive, to get it right,
pushing herself.
About education and all. You can't blame her for that. That's just the way she was brought up. It's her upbringing. Sure. That wasn't expected to change even when she got to the White House or later in life.
I just want weaknesses.
No, okay, weaknesses. We go back to weaknesses.
She can't get. Forgive, please.
Oh, remember the weakness. you
let me make a go.
Yes, John.
First of all, I think it's good. That's why I think, as a bookman, we separate between the person, who is the character and the object, and the book and the way the book has been written. So when you're talking about criticism, you're not talking about Gugi, for instance. You're talking about the book he wrote, The River Between. So let's separate Michelle Obama, the person, and Becoming, which is the book that Michelle wrote.
I think you're comparing between the person you knew in the 8 years and
so,
the 8 years.
Yes, the 8 years.
This book, was it not written by this person?
That's what I'm saying. It's true. It's true. So what we are saying is, when you criticize the book, doesn't mean that we are not enamored. We don't enjoy, the Obamas.
No.
Yes.
It doesn't mean that.
Yes. So now let me make a go. Yes. Let me make a go.
I like that.
Yeah, of course.
In fact, I like Barack a lot.
I thought you liked Trump.
I love Trump. I love Donald Trump. Yeah, I love Trump.
Yeah. So I think for me, the difference I'm seeing is that though she came from a very stable family, I think she got her stability from external, from the father and the parents, but internally she was struggling with her purpose. With that, what do I do in life? But on the other hand, Obama did not get that from externally. But internally, when they met, she just knew that this guy is after quest. He's looking for something, but this thing is inside. So I saw that difference in that Obama was more internally focused. But things have to be right externally. For her to feel confident or find. So she will go to work in this Sydney farm. Because that's where people from Ivy League colleges go. It's prestigious. And then after a while she realizes there's no purpose. But after meeting Obama. But when she met Obama, she got surprised that this guy doesn't look like he comes from he doesn't have the money, but he's so confident.
And she admired that in him.
Yes.
And at that point, she lost herself. going back to what you said, that when Obama came in the picture, Michelle, you felt
maybe it's not even losing herself. I think she
found herself.
She got a revelation.
Where you said in the book,
yes,
I'm talking about the book,
yeah.
where that the minute Obama checked in the book, you felt Michelle's story now faded. It became about Barack.
Because what happened after that, she actually changed careers. She was looking for purpose now after meeting Obama, because Obama had this very clear sense of purpose. You meet him and you just know there is something that's doing this, that's bigger than just, you know, a good college and a good degree and all that.
That she even had to give an example that one night you were sleeping, I don't know, was it 2 a.m.?
Oh yeah.
You remember that story?
Yes. He was looking at the ceiling.
And then she asked him what he's thinking about, and
income
thinking about income inequality.
And I'm there thinking, who thinks about income equality?
Obama for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Obama.
That's a really good point.
Yeah.
And you know, for me, it also came out at it. It's okay not to know exactly where you are, because we have been brought up, you must know where you need to be, you must know. And then Michelle, for her, she was at a place where she thought she knew who she was, and she thought what, you know, and then this man comes into her life and everything is turned upside down. And then she likes order, but now there's no order in her life anymore, and she has to rearrange everything for herself so that she can actually fit into this picture, because she realizes it's an actual good picture. And then this is when she actually finds her purpose, like you say. It's like she actually finds that I can do something without having to hold on to this low thing. Like all the way after that, we don't hear that she's from a low school or whatever she did. It's like it faded all the way. And now she found value to, you know, community serving and all these things. Because these were issues in the community, but who cared? She didn't really look at them until he came and realized, okay,
so do you
going
see
somewhere.
how
Find it herself, because even when she spoke to her mom about her not liking her job, her mom said, "You just do the money."
Get the money.
Get the money and figure it out.
And I think that's when her journey for her began. Like, I have to figure this out myself. This is my journey. I'm at this point in my journey. I'm going on. I'm becoming.
No, she didn't figure herself. What she said, Obama helped Barack. Barack's entry into the picture
clarified.
Started to made her question many things, and I think the things now she ended up doing when she left the law firm helped a lot now with the campaigns. It's like this thing was crafted already. Now she was in her purpose. The man is in politics, starting to slowly get into politics. So it's like everything just worked itself to, you know, building Barack's.
What surprised me was that the same thing happened to the brother, Craig. And that's really worrying, because it's like this guy is growing up, had pressure. And I think as we have children, we expect them to be investment bankers, because, you know, working in a bank is better than being in the basketball court, you know. And then later, the guy realizes that I'm not actually happy. I've done this, I've gone to this college, and so he goes back to basketball, what he loves. So I find that a bit interesting, because both of them, the brother and the sister, the siblings,
thank you to
they
Barack,
go back.
they were able to find their destiny.
But sometimes, though, it takes the coming of certain people into your spaces for you to recognize certain things, because so long as you're within your comfort spaces, your life is always going to be the same. Until someone comes to destabilize and, you know, just throws your life upside down, you will never get to say it. So I think we appreciate the fact that he came into our life, and now, because the two of them were there, now we get to see two different things. And we can see both pictures. So that's all very well appreciated.
You just keep singing her songs. What else do you love about this book? Because you are here in the whole, I mean, what are her weaknesses?
We just mentioned.
No! You are on. John is the only one pointing out the weaknesses. And what are yours? What are yours?
We just mentioned them. I'm not looking at them as weaknesses per se, but
which is where the problem is. That's exactly where the problem is.
No, I think when you go to read a book and then you have a formed opinion about this person, you can't see.
I didn't have a formed opinion.
I'm saying for them
he's telling us.
Yes, I'm telling.
Yeah, tell them, John, tell them.
Because they went there and they have this lady Michelle, and they love this lady. They are looking for that. So if you're looking for that, that's what you'll see.
I was also looking for Michelle. I didn't find her.
But if you step back and say, this is a book and this is the person, let me look at the book, then you can see.
But then even what does that even mean, John? Because I want to see the person I've known these 8 years in the book.
Oh yeah. That's yeah, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why I was.
Maybe she's
like
writing
crashed.
another one of that.
No, I don't read another one.
No,
Let her just keep. No, let's read the
Because for
husband.
me, when I actually got
The husband
that
will be
book, I
lovely.
wasn't thinking about anything else but getting to know who she was. Because
Yeah.
I never bothered with what the media was writing. Because
Yeah.
I know whatever people write in the
course,
media
yeah.
seems to be
Biased
it's either biased or
yeah,
some weird
malicious,
scandal,
yeah.
or they're looking and following you to whatever, to the little things that really shouldn't matter. These people have their space.
True.
Let them be their family.
Yeah.
You don't have to report that they drank juice last night.
Yeah.
Who
What,
really
like
needs
she
to
said
know?
about the sandwich. Like really? Like no. Like no, yeah. You see, just there.
Just me to the
I was waiting for you.
No, that's just me to the book.
No.
Yeah.
Just you know, we don't have to report we drank juice last night. Why did she talk about the sandwich?
But really,
So
that's
to
at the
appear normal.
campaign trail
Yeah,
and all those things.
Now you want to appear normal after I have labored through your 400-page book. How big is that book again? Suddenly now you want to be normal with a cheese sandwich. You know, I found that scene almost planted, to be
Well,
honest.
it's not. I don't think it was really her fault. I didn't see it was her fault because that's
No, it's
the
not
way
her
they
fault.
structured.
Like they had left the White House. No, I'm just latching on to the point where you said we don't need to know you drank juice last night.
And that's what the
will
media
build that
kept
castle.
doing it. And that's what the media kept doing, and that's what I didn't read also. So especially in their first 4 years, I followed it because it was interesting. It's the first black couple.
It was a big deal.
And then the next time they won, I was like, fine.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I moved. So when she
Yeah.
released this book, I was like, okay, let me now go and find out who this person
Who is
really
she?
is.
Yeah.
So when I was reading it, I was not looking for any expectations. It was me finding out what
Yeah.
I'll find out. in
Yeah.
the book. Just take it as it is.
John, you said that she was a letdown to women
Really?
before the show started.
Not really.
Didn't he?
Yeah, I did.
The screeching on this set. John, could you please enlighten the women on this set, the two near you?
Be careful, it's International Women's Day.
Yeah, no, what
I can't believe it. Okay, go ahead.
No, I'm saying in the book. You see now, you are looking at Michelle, the person, the one we know. I'm talking about in the book.
Tell us then.
In the book, she got lost when Obama appeared.
Yes.
I wanted her to be there and Obama to be there.
But how did
to
she
see
get
what she's
lost?
doing.
I kind of felt her all over the place.
No, she was
in fact,
telling. She was
too
telling.
much on my
She was
face.
telling. She was
The
telling
third
Obama's.
the third part of the book.
She was
yeah?
telling, yes, the third part of the book. She was telling more about
Becoming more.
about.
It was more about.
It's like us becoming more than just her becoming.
Let me tell you why she did it.
Because that's what we wanted.
The midterms, the elections last year in America, the midterms.
Yes, what happened?
So that book had a political thing going on, eh? So it needed to be painted for how great it was during Obama's tenure, okay? And that's why this book was released a week or two before the midterms, because it would obviously sell, and people would remember Obama, and people end up voting for the Democrats, which is what happened. They got what? The House, I think? Yes. Huh?
No.
It's not a conspiracy theory.
I didn't
It's
say
not
that.
a conspiracy theory.
I didn't say that.
No, because, and that's why she even brought up Trump. You see, when you say you hate someone, like you know, she does not, she said I can never forgive him because he put my family in danger, right?
Yeah.
So if you have such strong feelings about someone negative, right? Why would you give them the honor of being in your book?
She didn't do that. You see what happens is in her book she mentions that if you don't step out and speak for yourself, people will inaccurately talk about you.
That chapter had a lot of Donald
And that's
Trump,
what I'm saying.
Melania.
Yeah, she was clearing the air. She was now...
There was no air to be cleared.
No, she was clarifying because a lot had been said about her. And that's why she thought, let me step up now and speak about what I...
But the same thing happened with
She had to
Hillary
talk about
Clinton.
it.
She actually brought the whole thing, and you know, at some point, everyone expected that because she was on the opposite side of
Opposite
it,
side, yeah.
so there would be enemies eventually.
Yeah.
So they couldn't
Which
be
is
seen
fine. They
together
belong to
and
the same
whatever.
party. I'm talking about this man she doesn't like, respect, like she
But
cannot
if she puts her
stand.
family in danger, I wouldn't stand anyone like that.
No, but it's still
Thank you. Yes? So why put him in your book?
She was
That's your business.
We didn't
like,
clarity.
It's my book.
No,
I write it the
it's
way I
your
want
first
it.
memoir, the first thing you've produced as a book. And there's this man whom you hate in your book. John, you can see my point.
Yeah.
John, you can see my... John can see my point. You...
Are you picking it because of the time it actually came in the politics, or because...
John, clarify for them. Help me out here.
No, I think there's something, because of not being very vulnerable in the issue of love. I think that's what you're looking for. A lady going there, wanting to, you know, understand their love life, and how the whole will be a bit disappointed, because that is something that she just glossed over.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Remember, I said that.
Yes, she just glossed over. And there's some girls who will go there and want to see this wonderful couple. How are things? Yeah, those glances, the side glances and all those things you see on TV. Yeah, and by the way, they have a lot of chemistry. You can feel it. You can see it.
I didn't read
on
it.
camera. You can't read it in the book. That's a letdown.
Yes.
That's what I'm talking about.
No, but she did that.
Maybe it's because
a problem. She would say, "Oh, they dress on the love affair. They dress on this."
No, I don't think so.
Yeah,
I don't think so.
Already you were saying the book
This girl does not have a problem.
No, she still talks about nice things about her.
But that's one of the parts I was looking forward to personally.
You just love Obama. Even if you didn't know Obama.
Yeah, I love, actually, in fact, it made me love Barack more.
Yeah, her portrait of Obama is very good.
Yes.
She doesn't have a very good portrait of herself.
That's it. Oh, that
Somebody
concludes the show.
I think we should wait. We should wait for Obama to write.
The show is over.
Obama will solve this.
Say that again as a conclusion.
Obama will solve this by writing about her,
Yeah,
and then we will see how wonderful she is.
Hopefully.
But she failed on this one. Flopped.
John has given his final word. What is yours, Jayon? Jayon, what's yours?
No, I think everyone should go and read the book. It's a very good book.
Okay.
Of course it is.
And make your own opinion.
Yes.
Of course, for me, I relate to at least the first two parts. Because
yes.
Personally, I do.
Yes.
But I think everyone else should go and read and form their own opinion.
Yes.
Whether you want it to be personal, related to you, whatever else, whether you're looking for the love life and everything else, and you don't find too much of it too bad for you.
Yeah.
But
it's dry. Yeah. It's dry in that world, but anyway.
Unfortunately, some of us run like that.
Miss Marcia, your final words.
Well, everyone should get a copy of this book, read it. It's a very good book, and I like the way Mrs. Obama has come out to speak about things that ordinarily people don't speak about, and things that are very personal. And you see, when you look at her from my point, you're looking at her as Flauta. She's there, she's unreachable, her life is perfect, like she's painted it in the book, and I love that about her. But when she speaks about the struggle she went through, in as much as you say she's trying to lie about her struggle. I believe
no one has said she's lying.
Okay, not lying, but she's downplaying what they use. Yeah? And at the end of the day, I think it's good that she brought out that women need to talk about these things, and that your biological clock ticks to a certain point and your egg production becomes less. So that is, people like your sister in Kenya, we don't talk about it. You get to 35 years, 40 years, and no one tells you hey, the clock is ticking. You might have problems conceiving. And it's good that she brought it up now. It's something in a discussion. We're talking about it on national TV. Let everybody know about it, and about her having a baby.
So for you, the book is a yes?
Yes, for sure. Oh,
yes, for sure, absolutely.
Yeah. I love the
okay.
book. And I like the way she talks about her kids.
Yes, okay. Basically, you like everything. You like everything. John, you have said we wait for Barack's book.
Yeah.
Yeah, but even this one, read it. It's a good book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, read it. It's a really big book.
And
it has many pages.
Yeah. And it's interesting.
Many things. Bits of it are really nice. Other bits, you decide. You decide whether they are
That's
or not.
That's what a book is about.
But I guess the publisher said that's what a book is about. Thank you for tuning in today. Let's hear what you think about Becoming. If you've read it, if not, go find it. I think it's available anywhere in Kenya, including the streets of Nairobi. Have a nice day.